Thank you, Diana. Some other projects that we've got this year, we have Nela Amo from Colombia. Do you know that 3 in 10 women from the Pacific coast of Colombia are in risk of death during pregnancy and childbirth process? Every Woman and Child Matters is a project whose goal is to reduce maternal deaths for vulnerable women, such as Afro-Colombians and indigenous women, by training more than 100 traditional midwives. Maria Jose Alvarez from Venezuela. She's part of a program that develops leadership skills in university students between 16 and 24 years old, a learning process that is mixed with both theory and experience and exposes them to vulnerable areas of the country to face real problems and think about creative solutions. Their motto is think global, act local, make history in Latin America. We also have Maria Jose Alexandra from Mexico. She's working on a campaign designed to create awareness that our daily actions create change. Through 6 main strategies, her project aims to change the mindset of citizens toward a culture of citizenship and self-regulation. Some of these activities include road safety education and civic duties, citizen participation and democracy strengthening, and fighting corruption and dishonesty. And with that, we're going to go with our next presentation. We have Alexandra Rey from Colombia. Thank you. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Thank you.
Good afternoon. My name is Alexandra Rey. I'm working as a corporate social responsibility leader in Pacific Rubiales Energy. This is an oil and gas company in Colombia, and working in this sector for more than 8 years, I can see different kind of impacts that can produce this sector. Most of them are very positive, and one of them is the royalties. In Colombia, there is still communities that are asking what are the royalties, who has to pay for it, who has to invest on it, and also what kind of projects they have to present to receive this money. And the royalties in Colombia are payments made by the companies that extract non-renewable resources, and this capital is delivered to the state. And they make this distribution into municipalities, and also we have to pay for each oil and gas field that we have to pay between 8 and 25% of the total production. And this is a lot of money. I'm going to show you a data to see how important is the royalties in my country. And Colombia received the total amount of $8 billion. From these, 3.8 billion are already contracted and executed in some social projects in some municipalities and also in cities. Unfortunately, just only $250 million are completed works. It means that just only 2.5% of the total amount of the money that comes from the royalties are projects really developed. It means that just only 2.5% of the projects are really delivered to the municipalities and also to the communities. And this is a very low percentage. Colombia used to work with the old royalty system, and the old royalty system was that the national government give the money first to the local mayors, and then they have to present some social projects. After that, they have to present some documents to prove and to show that they really do the homework. But unfortunately, in the reality, it didn't happen. So now, with the new royalty system, the local mayors has to present first the project, and after that, complying with the new terms of reference, the national government approves the projects and give to the local mayors the money. They have to present projects in issues like health, education, infrastructure, housing, and other kind of issues. But here is the problem. And what we are trying to solve is because we have a lot of money that comes from the royalties, but the local mayors and also the indigenous communities don't have the tools and the knowledge to design, present, and execute these kind of projects according to the new royalty system. And that is why my project's Royalties for Development. Our strategy is to create a public-private partnership to develop institutional capacities, not just only to indigenous communities, also into municipalities. Our team are, first, Pacific Reales Energy. This is the private sector, and also this is the company that I work for. After that is National Planning Department. This is the department that creates the new terms of reference of the royalty system, and they are going to help us to review the projects. DESAP is the School of Public Administration, and also this is a university with a lot of experience in technical training. And the last one is the International Finance Corporation of the World Bank. They are going to implement a new methodology to design and develop these kind of projects into municipalities and also into indigenous communities. Our project components are, first, we are going to implement this project in 3 municipalities and also in 2 indigenous communities that are located very close to the Pacific Reales operations. After that, we are going to identify the public investment projects, and then we are going to create and also to work with municipalities in 2 steps. The first one is to create a regional workshops, and the second one is to improve the quality of the projects that we are going to present. And the last one is technical assistance we will provide after the project ends. So we are going to continue working with municipalities and indigenous communities. Our roadmap are, first, in preliminary activities is to identify the problems and potentialities. After that, we have to, in the second part, participatory identification of the projects, to analyze the information of each project that we are going to present. Then, in the project presentation, is to create the regional workshops and also to present the projects to the national government. And so, this is a very important step. And the last one, the public procurement process, we are going to provide technical assistance to the mayors and indigenous communities through all this process. So all of this will take just only 15 months. Our resources will come from DNP, ESAP, International Finance Corporation, and also Pacific Reales Energy. The total amount is $176,000, and we are going to invest this money in technical training, administrative, and whole logistical process. Our risk analysis are, first, our strength. We have members of our team with high technical knowledge to implement and design social projects. Our weaknesses, of course, lack of information and knowledge from the municipalities and also from indigenous communities about the new royalty system. The opportunities is to create a public-private partnership between the private sector and public sector to generate sustainable development. And our threats is that in Colombia, there is a high percentage of corruption, especially with the management of the royalty resources. So this is a very challenging for us. So I'm going to finish my presentation with my vision, how I see my project in the future, and I contribute to the human development and also sustainabilities of the communities that through, for example, economic, cultural, and social projects that can improve the quality of life that the communities that live in poor condition in Colombia.